Now for the best in Cleveland. Cleveland Now.
Good morning, I'm Danielle Serino here at the Cleveland Metroparks Zoo. We are at the Ballarat Theatre, which is part of the Australian Adventure exhibit. And this is where visitors can see live animal shows. Tell me a little about it,
That's
Jim.
correct. We actually do, in the Conservation Education Division, we do 2 live animal shows here at the zoo. One here in Australia at the Ballarat Theatre, and the other one is at the amphitheater right next to the elephant exhibit that's being built. And both places we use live animals that are trained to do specific behaviors that they would naturally do in the wild.
And who do we have with us today?
This is Foster.
Okay.
And he is a Parma wallaby. We
Not
call him a
named
Parma
after-
wannabe because he wants to be from Parma.
Okay.
But a Parma wallaby, he's actually from Australia. He is one of the smallest members of the kangaroo family.
Do they stay in a mom's pouch like a kangaroo?
They do, exactly. When they are born, they crawl all the way up from the birth canal into the pouch.
Oh.
And that's where they would nurse until they are fully furred, and then they would start coming in and out of the pouch. And up to a year or two, we've seen some of our bigger kangaroos with babies hopping in and out of the pouch, where they barely
awesome.
fit into it.
Now, this guy, though, has a little bit of a different story.
And he's an animal that was born right here at the zoo in October of 2007. And unfortunately, his mom wasn't taking care of him very well. So they took him to our veterinary clinic where our veterinary technicians took him home. They nursed him all the time until he was weaned. And then when he was weaned eating dry food, he came here to us for training.
Now, I hear they're a little bit shy.
They can be shy. They're kind of solitary animals. They would live in a grassy area where the grass would be really grown up, and they would live in small groups. A big group of red kangaroos is called a mob, and you might see them hanging around and laying around. But the wallaby's a little more shy and would spend time under the grasses and eating the lower grasses.
Okay, I'm going to show one of the other exhibits you have.
You're going to help us out with one of the other stars of our show. If anybody knows that song, Kookaburra Sits in the Old Gum Tree, Danielle is helping us with the Kookaburra. There you go. All right. This bird is trained to fly over people's heads in our seating area. So she's
awesome.
Looking around there, and then she'll just cruise across and then cruise backstage.
So I didn't realize that kookaburras were real
They
birds.
are real. Yes, they are native to Australian gum trees or eucalyptus trees.
So it sits in the gum tree.
You got it. It's for real.
Kookaburra wallabies. Quickly, what else we got here?
We have rabbits here. We use rose-breasted cockatoos, yellow-streaked lorikeets, goats, and some sheep.
Terrific. And how many times a day do you have these
We do it 3 times a day from Memorial Day through Labor Day, and it's weather dependent. We do have some umbrellas if it's a little misty out.
Thanks so much, Jim.
My pleasure.
Now, if you want to learn more about the Australian Adventure, the Ballarat Theatre, or the zoo in general, you can log on to their website, which is clemetzoo.com. The hours are Monday through Sunday, 10 to 5 o'clock. Don't forget to stop by the Australian Adventure.
Cleveland Now, bringing you the best in Cleveland.